Okay, back again. Very tired today, but I wanted to play at least a little bit. So, if I recall, I ended last time in Kakariko Village. So, I'm gonna jump back into it. For anyone who's joining for the first time, I'm not speedrunning this game. I'm not trying to break it and find all of the sneak ways to do things. The goal is just to do a genuine playthrough, and I'm gonna try to 100% it. I'm talking to everyone, doing all the things, just kind of trying to relive the experience I had when I was a kid, since this was the first game that I ever really seriously played in my life, and it kind of changed, you know, my way of thinking about games has changed over time, and going back and remembering how I thought through these things before, comparing it to where I am now is, you know, it's interesting. So I'm gonna jump back in. And I always forget that when you're playing on the actual N64 version, you're not using save states, that you always start back home, no matter where you are. And I can't teleport anywhere. Is it actually nighttime? I haven't come back at night, so I probably should. Just to make sure that I don't miss any gold scotillas. I guess I should probably at least do this. Just a little bit faster. The first time I came through here, I came at night. So now I'll do all of the daytime fun. Man, I forget how different it is to control these games with one control stick. Come on, get back here. Oh, I need one of these. sure. I don't remember how to do this, but I think I have to throw it just as I get to the gate. If I can catch it again. Of course. I didn't try that crate at night. Oh, come on. I'm never gonna be able to catch all these trains. Oh my god. So I should probably check these places out first. I'm about to get bought on. Remember what you're supposed to do with those. To make it a little more. No. It's certainly make you feel like you'll be able to. Man, it's already 2:30 here. That's all of them. One more. I wanted to talk to this guy. Oh, thanks. So charitable, but you knocked me off the platform. Will the food ever be ready? This game was... I guess I can't say it was before its time. Just thinking of all of the older generation looking down at my generation and younger than us and saying that all we do is complain and no. But I guess it's probably been the same deal between every generation. I know I'm running around the same places, I just want to see what kind of things change. Yeah. Slightly different text from Nighttime. Stars at night, Death Mountain during the day. Let's try this again. I have never gotten this to actually work. But we're gonna see. It might be crazy, but it looked like the flight pattern changed ever so slightly when I took this out. I think I'm crazy. I don't think it's true. I don't believe it. don't think... Is it possible to get into this house? Because I swear I tried at night and I wasn't able to. Now I'm trying during the day and I can't. I'll come back to you later. Nice. Okay, what have I run into that I could use? Oh. I could probably, if I grab some bugs, I can get the first... I don't know where the closest bugs are, other than this one spot. I didn't realize it reset the chickens after you got them. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... Alright, well... Let's go. And then I'll come back with some beans at some point in the future. I have to come... back at night. Actually, I think... let's do that. We'll do... gotta remember all my songs. I forgot how time works. I'll come back later for him. I'm not too concerned. actually didn't even look at the sign. I can totally read it. Come on. A royal decree, you say? I already got it. Oh, that's right. Can get a discount. I forgot about that. This was one of those points where, as a kid, I was not super effective at killing these things. I guess I'm still not super effective at killing I think after a while I just got used to just running past them every time, instead of even trying. Of course, but I don't know how I feel about calling her beautiful. One of the most hideous characters in all of Zelda. This, I think, requires the Song of Storms. Oh, that's right. I have to go back to the forest before I'm gonna make progress here. I always forget about that bit. I think I'll just go do that now. It might actually be faster to save and restart. Actually, you know what? I want to explore here because the only reason I know to go back to the Lost Woods is because I've played this before. But I want to figure out where the hint was. I remember as a kid struggling to walk this path. Waiting for the royal family's messenger. So I think, if I remember, I think it's coming back to me. I think I go through, and then once I get in there, he says something that hints that I need to go back to the woods. Just keeping notes so I remember all the things to come back. That's right. Stop the... This is actually larger than I always think of it to be, I think. I say large, but it's tiny compared to every other game that exists nowadays. I know this trick. So this is the interesting thing. I don't know. Like, I genuinely want to figure out, like, where was the hint? Where was the hint that says, by the way, you should go back to, you should go back to the forest and learn something. So he's gonna keep saying the same thing. I think what happened was we were so confused, me, my mom, and my dad, when we were playing through this back when I was a kid. We were so confused, and we were like, there's gotta be something that we can do. And one of us just did that and realized, oh, there's a song. And then we realized that we were missing a song. But, like, had we not attempted to pull the ocarina out, I don't think we would have realized that you need a song. So I'm gonna keep looking around. I think I talked to everyone I can right now, but I want to figure out, there must be some hint somewhere. I guess I should probably talk to that Goron again. Let's see. Something new to say now that he opened up? There we go. So after you open it, if you continue talking to people, this makes sense. Neat, okay. It's one of those things that you just pass by as a kid. think that's both of them. I could never figure out what the purpose of these two torches was. I mean, something had to change, right? Let's talk to him and see. So he said he wanted them to be lit. There we go. Extra hints. I don't think... Oh yeah, I don't think I can jump in there. I think I have to just throw a bomb in there. But... so finicky. Right, back to the woods. The long way. Oh, I forgot. I think I could have jumped over there with a heart piece. Oh, this is where I'm gonna cheat the system a little bit. We're gonna just restart it. Go back to the village the fast way. I want to check to see if there's any Skulltulas around here. I think there are somewhere. I vaguely recall one of them being behind one of these houses. Also, I need to find bugs from somewhere. I don't think there are any actually here. Come on, man. Yeah. Okay. What are you complaining about? Oh, there's the other hint. I forgot that you start getting that hint from Navi. Oh, and then this is where, when you come back, I think people start saying something along the lines of, yeah. One of them tells you that She went to the... the usual spot. Well, I can't. Okay. I'd never actually tried to do that in front of him. I thought maybe it would do something. I already went away, and I came back. Gave up. I think, I don't know if I want to bother. These guys are just gonna tell me training things, I think. I don't know if there's a Skulltula back here. I don't think there is, but... better safe than sorry. It's just gonna be training stuff. I'm gonna skip it. I'm definitely getting tired. More bugs. I'm just gonna come back and do this whole area once I have some bugs with me. I can't remember what the, I can't remember if it was this or Sari's song. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah, I need to get Sari's song. And then the mask. Oh, I forget what this is. Honestly, I don't think I've... Is that relevant to something? Does it give me a different song? I wonder if it's random every time. Oh man. That's funny. I wanted to remember it. I don't think it's related to anything else, because I think it's completely random. I'm gonna stop here, but... Whoa. No, I'll pass. All the secrets in this game. And all the secrets that aren't actually secrets. Hoot hoot. I think, at one point I had all of this memorized. That's right. That's great. And then right. Nope. Now it's right. Oh, that's right. I don't want to equip that shield yet because I can't walk with it. So I'm pretty sure there's a hole in one of these. Oh no, it's at the top, that's right. I'm getting on my way back. Yay, money! Money that I don't need, that I can't use. Always seen people manage to get by these guys without getting hit like that. Clearly I can't do it. That'll be useful. Is there anything else that's of value? I shouldn't have skipped it. You know, I swear, when I skip it, it makes it seem like there's so much text. But then every time I've gone back and looked at it, it's like I missed like one line. It's like an optical illusion. At least it feels that way. Okay, so there are two things that I missed in here. And the area in the back. I need to come back with some bugs. Now I'll come back with your mask at some point. Man, you take motion graphics for granted. Or motion controls. That's a really nice thing. Oh, cool. Okay. Back to Goron City. I remember at one time, I actually tried to see how quickly I could beat the game. And I think I landed at somewhere like 9 or 10 hours, maybe it was. Wasn't all that special, but and then when I saw that someone had beaten it, and I think it was 7.5 hours, I was like, I watched the video and I was like, no, I don't think I'll ever be that dedicated to anything. I know a lot of people, they really enjoy going for the speed runs. I don't know. That ain't me. Going for 100%, that's something that I feel like I do that with a lot of games. I guess not a lot, but enough of them that I have interest in doing it. I did it with Banjo-Kazooie. That was a lot of fun. I want to do it with Tears of the Kingdom, but those friggin' Korok seeds. Yeah, that's the other thing. When I get to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know if I can actually stomach replaying those games and getting all of the shrines again. It just takes so long. Alrighty. Here we go again. I always loved this scene as a kid. I think especially because it took us quite some time to figure out what needed to happen here. I think, you know, this whole process took enough time that when we got here and he got so excited, it was neat. If only it were that easy. Just play Saria's song, all your troubles will go away. Cool. Say anything else? Yeah. This was another room where I had mentioned it in the previous stream, but I didn't know that this existed originally, but you know, when I got to that period of time where I was printing out sheets and sheets of instructions for how to obtain the Triforce, that was one of the things that came up pretty frequently. I can't remember if it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I think I have to get the regular bombs for this one. But yeah, that hole was one of the secret spots, just like the one in Zora's fountain. I can't remember if they say something different now that I actually played the song. I don't remember if there's anything that I actually wanted to get here. This is one of those things that frustrated me. It's like, you couldn't give me this earlier? Oh, you know what? I think I just realized how much of a dumb butt I am. All these years, and I didn't think about that. All these years, every time I've played through this game, I've run around these things and then gotten frustrated, like, why couldn't you give me the mechanism to friggin' do the thing? So I don't have to run around Hyrule to... I'm so dumb. This is hilarious. The things you don't realize when you're a youngin'. Useless money. Always gotta collect the useless money. Is there... There are bonfires there. Oh, one more. Five or 6 years. Yes. I'll wait 5 or 6 years. Did I miss it? Okay. Oh, I can't get down there until... I think I have to wait until I'm an adult. Let's see. I should have done that. I'm gonna try it one more time. Oh, that's right, that doesn't work here. Alright, one more time, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna give up until... Hey, look at that. I can do a thing sometimes. Man, I remember when I came through this as a kid, this was the first spot where I was like, I kind of like recognized the darkness in the game. And I know, I think this one felt like a challenge to me as a kid. I remember dying in here a few times. Also, when the room just gets completely dark. I remember losing my shield for the first time in here. That's right. Oh yeah, I don't need that. Whoa. The most realistic outcome for jumping into lava. Oh, I actually learned the trick. I think there's a trick here where you can blow up this bomb in such a way where no, I don't remember what it is, but I think there's a way to hop yourself up. Oh, I missed it. Damn it. I think there's a way to hop yourself up there and skip the whole section. I remember getting really frustrated by all these guys. Oh, that's right. Oops, this up here. Yeah, I know you're up there. I think that's I need the scarecrow and the hook shot, right? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. Also, these guys go this way. Yeah. Oh, that's right, I can light them. Well, lighting on fire. Oh, they light themselves on fire if I don't kill them quickly enough. That makes a lot of sense. You know, that happened to me as a kid all the time, too. So then how do I get up there? Because I don't think... You can't use the hook shot. as young. Right? Crazy? But I don't think you can come into Dodongo's Cavern as an adult, so then... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's a song. It's genuinely one of the things I've forgotten. Okay, I'm gonna...
Listen.
No, I don't want to talk to you. Alright, well then... I can't think of, what I would be able to do that would get me in there. Whatever it is, I don't have it right now, so I'll write it down and come back later. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's, I can't remember if there's something special in this room. I'm wondering if there's like a... If I had bombs. There's a wall here. No. I feel like there's a spot in this dungeon that has a fake wall. Wait a minute. Is it not? Oh, no, I'm still in the same room. That's all. Okay. I remember dying to these guys as a kid. I guess if I was a little bit more resourceful, it would have been easier. So much easier than it used to be. Of course, I guess we could show up without stun. Maybe a little bit. Did I make it? Okay. I jumped just as the cutscene started. I'll pass. I don't think I care about fighting him. I think I just want to get lit. Okay, I need a quick snack. I will be right back. ginger cookies, water. A little bit of a stand up and a walk around. Oh, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go for. I think probably only another half hour or so. At some point, I think I'm gonna. So I don't. Interestingly enough, I've been involved in the music industry since 2020, and I've always played. I played the clarinet, saxophone, trumpet. I've always had a big passion for music. It's like one of the most important things to me. But I've never been able to make my own music. So now I've got a really, really solid mentor who is teaching me a lot about it, but I'm at the beginning of that journey as well. And I've got some of the stuff here to do it, but I've only dabbled a little bit so far. But I'm thinking I might go to, when I start really diving into it, I think I'm gonna try to stream that process as well. But time to continue. Let's see if I can beat this in a half an hour. Going at the pace that I'm going, probably not. I think I actually have to. Well, I had the right idea. Poor execution. Like everything else I've been doing. The compass never seemed to matter. The dungeon map, useful. Compass, maybe not. This was always a cool scene. I do wish climbing didn't take as long. But you know. Whoop. That's what I get for complaining about it. There's nothing over there. Oh, there is. I don't remember how to get over there. Unless you're supposed to use the boomerang. Well, that's half useful. I guess I'll mark it down for later. feel like the only way you could get in there would... Can't think of it. Well, we'll see. Damn it. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to fight those fuckers again. Now I don't have a shield. How frustrating. And I'm not gonna have enough of these to pull the shenanigans I pulled last time. Oh yeah, that's right, Navi's about to tell me to be careful. Is it? Oh, you can't hear me? Well, thank you for, I'm glad it looks good. I thought I had the mic up loud enough, but let's see. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, I didn't want to start without a decent look, so I just kind of went in and I wanted to make sure that everything was pixel perfect, so I don't know if it is, actually. I feel like I messed up, but I tried to make sure that the frame sort of had the same border size around everything. I've been working on other people's streams since 2020, and I had never like gotten into streaming myself. I always wanted to, but it just eluded me for years. So I think it was about like a week ago that I was like, you know what? Screw it. I should probably stream myself at some point. I'm glad you approve. So, what I've been up to here is, so I wanted to pick something pretty familiar to me to start streaming with. And, oh yeah, so my main channel, I'll show you my main channel, because I didn't want to start streaming in, you look up this. That's my main channel. So, I didn't want to stream with that channel because I started that channel when, at the beginning of the quarantine, when I started all the work that I was doing with everybody else. And all of those followers came from people who watch music streams. So I didn't want to all of a sudden start streaming on that channel gaming because I feel like that would just throw people off. So yeah, I created a new channel, decided I was going to do this, needed to find a good place to start, and I felt like my favorite, or one of my favorite games was the right place to start. And I've always loved the Zelda series. Oh, this is gonna get frustrating. And yeah, this game was like really important to me for a bunch of reasons. I actually posted, well, the VOD from last night, and this one will be on my YouTube channel. But at the beginning, I kind of walked through a little bit of it. When I played this game, I was 8 years old, I think, and my mom and my dad played it with me to start. And we played all the way up through the Forest Temple. So like, this game has been a centerpiece of my life. It kind of, I wouldn't have ever played video games had I not found this. I don't know exactly how I feel about the new Zeldas. I mean, like, I love them. I love Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, but I just feel like they're not real Zelda games. Maybe I'm too hoity-toity. This is a funny one because this spot here, I should just wait for it to blow up and throw it at the last second. I know that like in the 3D remake, oh, I missed it. In the 3D remake, they made the ledge larger here. Not gonna time this right. One of the things that I really don't like about Nintendo a lot of times is the fact that, like, as frustrating as this is, oh, there it is. I got it. I landed it. As frustrating as this is, the difficulty is what I enjoyed as a kid. It's what I enjoy now. And I feel like Nintendo has just gone really, really deep into making things as easy as possible. And, you know, I like the challenge. One of my friends, when I was playing Breath of the Wild years ago, I was out in Seattle, and I was living with him, and he was just watching me because there were so many points in time where, you know, when Breath of the Wild first came out, it was possible to save scum. So like you could just like deal some damage and save and deal some damage and save, and then if anything went wrong, you'd just reload. They patched it out so now that when you reload, it like resets things and moves you away from wherever you were. But I wouldn't do it anyways. I just kept trying and trying. And he was asking me like, why don't you use these weapons? Why don't you do this stuff? And I was like, no, I want to play it as difficult as I possibly can. Oh, you know, you're right. You're right. I haven't 100%ed either of them yet. I got all the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom, and I think I'm missing like 3 shrines in Breath of the Wild. And I was working on getting all the quests, but nah, the Korok seeds. I don't think I'll ever truly 100% either of them because of the Korok seeds. And like, I don't want to cheaply do it. Like, I don't want to get a book out and look up the answer. Like, if I get him, I want to... Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. I'll turn the volume down. I guess when I was testing the volume, let's see here. Womp. How's that? I guess, when I was volume checking... Man. Just not doing well here. When I was volume checking, I didn't think to check it when the volume was loud, and also, I think I left it at max on accident. I hope that's better. Where was I? What was I talking about even? Oh yeah, No, I forgot what I was talking about. It's also, so I was living in Seattle until 2019, and then I came back here to, well, I grew up in Buffalo, but I'm in Columbus, Ohio now, and yeah, a lot of people are like, why are you leaving Seattle for Columbus? Who does that? But yeah, I came back here in 2019. Let's see here. Testing. Yo. That's pretty loud too. Interesting. Huh. I left at the perfect time. What changed? What made it bad? Was it, oh, well, I guess everything that happened during the quarantine, but like I haven't been back there since then, so I have no idea how big of a difference it actually is. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I had sound checked everything to make sure it was good, and then I think I came in at some point and accidentally just popped it back up to max. I was gonna say you were saying it wasn't sounding good. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I've done a lot of work to make this sound good. I actually so I'm using a Focusrite and what are they called? A Shure mic, a Shure SM7B. Should probably put together one of those, what I'm using for streaming things at some point. But glad. I wonder if that made... So I did a lot of talking over the game last night. I wonder if that drowned my voice out, or if it was correct and I just screwed up today. The only good thing is... Oh, I'm not going to be able to fight these guys, am I? The only good thing is, I think I can hit him with this. Yeah. When I do the recordings, I've got all the stuff separated into different channels, so my voice is on a different channel than the background music and the game audio, so I can probably, yeah, fix it in post, as they say. They may not be. I'm not sure. I do see them on my channel, but... And it does say that it's published, but no, I think it's available. Here, let me drop the link. That's the link to it. So it should work. Yeah. Whoa. Said I was gonna go to sleep by 5, but I want to finish this dungeon. Oh, this has been like the slowest playthrough possible.
Listen.
I will fix up the audio and when I upload it to YouTube, I'll upload it with the audio in a better spot. That sucks. Yeah, I thought I had, like, years ago, I thought I bought a component so I could plug my N64 in, but I couldn't find it, or I never bought it. Either or. I don't have it anymore, so. So yeah, I had to do it with the emulator. At some point, I think I'll go and grab a replacement or grab one of those boxes, but I think it was like $150. It's like, I really don't need it. Damn it. You mean using the, well, I kind of want to get the old graphics, honestly. Like, I feel like that's a part of the experience, you know? Yeah, I was considering that, but the other thing is, so back in the, I've talked about this a few times now, I think, but obviously no one was watching me when I talked about it the first two times. When I finally beat the game, there was a period of like 6-8 months or so where I wasn't playing it back in like, it was like 2001, 2002-ish. And then I heard about the Triforce rumor that you could obtain it. And I spent months and months like fantasizing about it as a kid, trying to figure it out. And back then you didn't have the internet, so I just assumed that maybe I could be the first person to find it. So I was seeking it out and going through all of these different forum pages online and printing out pages and pages of random instructions of go to Zora's Cavern and get under the ice and do this, and then go find this thing and go do that. And then I just obviously I never found it. But yeah, I was oh man. It was great. I am 31, about to be 32. I know I probably don't look it. Some people still claim that I look like I'm 17, so. Oh, nice. $32 and in Seattle. Software engineer? Or artist? Two very, very different guesses. Am I even close? Why am I so terrible right now? I've been making so many, like, mistakes that are like, I just can't even believe it. Science teacher. At what level? High school or college? You know, it's funny. I'm finding myself not being able to multitask. I've watched everyone stream for 4 years, and I have to give them all credit for being able to play through games very effectively, watch the chat, respond to people, and narrate everything they're doing the whole time. Yeah, I have a newfound appreciation for it in the 2 days I've been streaming. I could swear there was something up here to get. Really trying to 100% this. So interesting story. I graduated as a software engineer from a school in New York, RIT, and one of the interesting things about RIT, the reason I kind of think to ask if people are engineers or creatives, is because RIT is like, it was the first undergraduate college to have software engineering, but it also and it has a lot of, it's very well known for its engineering degrees, but it also has photography and cinematography, and I think it's like one of the best schools in the world for photography, or maybe just in the US, but it's a really good school for photography, very competitive, and having both engineers and creatives on the same campus, it's really interesting. But yeah, I graduated as a software engineer. My journey to that was pretty interesting. I had a computer teacher in high school who I learned programming in my junior year of high school, and in my senior year I was very close with this teacher and got to know him really well, and he wound up passing away unexpectedly, and that year I wound up the long-term sub they brought in knew nothing about computers, so that year I picked up the book for digital electronics, and I started teaching myself how everything worked in it. So like it starts out with just like NAND gates and everything, and then builds up to all these other more complex parts. And then I taught it back to my class, and I went back to the junior level class and started teaching them how to program. For about 6 months, I was like taking the lesson plans that I knew about from junior year and building my own lesson plans for the senior year based off of the book, and just like it was interesting. In the senior class, like half to a third to 3/4 of the class were like on board with it, and there were a few people who were like, why would I listen to you? You're in the same class as me, you're not a teacher. And then in the junior class it happened a little bit as well, but it was a really interesting experience because up to that point in high school, I was just all I cared about was socializing. So I was one of the kids that was just creating problems for the teachers all the time. And when the roles were reversed, I started realizing how difficult of a job it actually is. But I also realized that someday I would like to be a teacher myself. And I didn't go for it immediately because obviously it doesn't pay quite as well as a software engineering gig. But I always figured that later on, once I'm in a good spot, I'll come back and I'll try to be a teacher. I should have waited. Oh, come on. Yeah, one of the professors I was very close to actually was just an adjunct at the school, and he was actually super important to me. I had gotten to know him in my junior year of college, but in my senior year of college, I was in a pretty bad spot, and he kind of let me. He gave me the key to his office, and I spent like the whole second half of the school year just like going to his office and working, and he and I got to know each other really well, but like I got a lot of good advice from him, and oh, I have to hit the head. I didn't even know that. Interesting. I got a lot of good advice from him, and just having a space away from home that I was able to go to got me back on track, got me focused. So yeah, I kind of want to do that. Like, he was, I think he's like in his 60s. maybe I don't want to wait that long. Maybe around like, you know, hopefully in my 40s, it would be cool to go back and teach. Well, I said I wanted to finish it by 4:30, so I did finish it. I haven't decided if I should be reading all of the text or not, but I feel like this is such a classic that most of the people who are going to watch this have already seen this game played. I also play Final Fantasy 14, and I've been in I was caught up with the Savage raids until I think a year and a half ago. But I'm behind now, so I was thinking that when I get back in, I'll get into the voiceovers and start narrating. But I've been making it a point, like before I got here, actually, when I showed up, you know, I knew, because I've played the game and beaten it before, that I needed to go back to the forest to get Saria's song. But I made it a point to come here anyways and talk to everyone, because I wanted to remember what the experience was like as a kid. So I was trying to remember, like, who do you actually talk to that gives you the hint that tells you to go back and get Saria's song. So I've been taking it really slowly and making sure that I'm like talking to everyone, and I've been going back and talking to people again at night or after doing things to see how the text changes. You know, I just kind of wanted to really flesh out the game, and it's going to take me a long time, but it's funny. There are some nooks and crannies in this game that, as much as I've learned about it and as much as I've played it, I haven't realized them until now. Like earlier, the stones, the boulders that block your way from Goron City to the Lost Woods, I never realized until this playthrough that you could take a torch and light the bomb on fire to blow it up so that you could get back quickly to get the song and then come back. Every time I've ever played the game, I've always run from the castle to the woods and then back, rather than going to Goron City and blowing it up and going through and coming back. It's just so funny because I watched a speed run at one point, and they're just things that haven't clicked with me. There we go. I think, whoop. That's gonna hurt. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. I've watched a lot of people who. I haven't watched a lot of full speed runs, but I have watched the people who do all of the work for figuring out how you can improve a speed run. So like I watched a video that was like a 30-minute to an hour-long video that was just talking about a particular glitch that you could do in the in Ganon's tower when it's collapsing, where you like right at the top you turn yourself in a very particular way and then you blow yourself up and get hit by a boulder so that it sends you flying, and if at just the right moment you come out of gliding down the path, you can get trapped in between the rail and the wall and then glitch down through the tower, and if you land at just the right spot, you land like halfway down the tower and you can basically like skip a good amount of that whole sequence. And I find all of that stuff to be fascinating, especially because, like, you know, I've got the background in computing, so I've got some amount of understanding of what's going on behind the scenes that these guys are all exploiting. It's really cool. I spent hours watching videos like that, and then I watch lots of Zeltic. So I've learned a lot about the lore between the games, but yeah, playing it myself, I'm still running into random things that I haven't seen before. Yep. That is very similar to my experience. Although I haven't ever had anyone watch me play Ocarina of Time. A few other games. Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, I've had a lot of people watch. Not on a live stream, but... I feel like I should just take the hits. I'm not actually gonna get that hurt. There was a chest up here. Oh no, it's just one of these. I've played this game so many times, but I've only ever actually beaten it once. And that playthrough was a really interesting playthrough. I don't want to repeat the whole story now because I kind of talked about it yesterday, but I think the funniest part of the experience is I got really frustrated on Ganon years ago, the first time I played through it, because I had gone through the whole Bagoron Sword questline, and I just assumed that sword was the best sword. So even after the Ring of Fire went down and I got the Master Sword, I kept trying to kill Ganon with the Bagoron Sword, and it wasn't working. And I tried for days and weeks and just got stuck forever. So I stopped playing for probably a year and then came back to it and finally decided I needed to beat the game. And then I realized how dumb I was that that I didn't just switch to the Master Sword and try to kill Ganon. Why would that make any sense? I can't imagine doing that on a live stream. I mean, at least for me, I was a kid, so not to say I feel bad saying that. I don't mean to be putting you down, but yeah, I was a kid and no one else was there. I think my dad was there when I tried beating him a couple times, but yeah, I had no input from anyone to figure it out, so it took me a long time. At least it had to be at least like 2 weeks of trying over and over and over again, and then like running around the game to try and see if I missed something that would have helped, and then stopped playing and came back to it for like a week before I beat it. Oh, I used to wear the hover boots all the time. They were so much fun until you got into one of those situations where it was a really bad idea to have hover boots on. Let's see here. One of these. Been keeping track of things that I haven't been able to do in the game because I want to 100% it, and I know I'm gonna miss something. And I want to 100% it without looking. And I think I said that earlier. Without looking at anything. Great music, but man, does that scream. They could have done better. I don't think there's a reason for me to come in here as a kid. This is one of the things I really liked about this game. There were a lot of spots where I assume the developers went out of their way to like give players a hint of what was next. So like here is like you can't do anything here as a kid, but they let you come in here and see that you're not gonna live. And then also when I was, at the very beginning of the game, when you go into the first shop in Kakiri Forest, they have arrows for sale. It's like you won't be able to buy those as a kid. So why are they there? I guess it makes sense. It makes sense as an adult, but I have to think that they did it intentionally. Maybe they just did it for when you're an adult, but I was thinking they have to do it intentionally because they want to show you the items that you could get later in the game. And I thought that was neat, at least if that is their intention. This was always a cool cutscene. I remember coming up here multiple times just so I could get Mr. Owl, Gabora, to run me down. I think, I'm gonna get this heart, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. Hey, another heart. Okay, well, I should probably save. Oh, I can't wait to play through Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game, for sure. Let's see, how's the volume there? Decent? Make it a little quieter. Oh yeah, I don't have my Discord in here. I can drop you the link. I will have it in here at some point, but I haven't used my Discord in a long time. But here, let me... Can we get a mod in chat? I think I have one mod on my channel. But you're welcome to be the second. There we go. Oh, that's not you. That's some random person. You got 3 Ys. I don't know when the next stream's gonna... It's probably gonna be tomorrow night, honestly. I might just stream every night going forward. I'm in an interesting position because, so the reason I am where I am, I started running people's streams in 2020, and I was working a full-time job, and originally, like in the quarantine, it was just meant to be a side project to help people. I wanted to help musicians connect with their audiences. So I was just throwing renegade streams on Twitch where I was like pulling DJ after DJ after DJ in and mixing them into a single stream so that they didn't have to raid or host or do any of that nonsense. They didn't have to create like weird flyers and everything with lists of Twitch channels. So I was running those, and then I got spotted by a record label to run a stream in early April, and then that went so well that I wound up getting connected with the Lightning in a Bottle team. Dulab is named the company that owns Lightning in a Bottle, and they also run the downtown stage for Coachella. And I wound up running Digital Lightning in a Bottle with two of my buddies in 2020. It was a 3-day long festival with like 4 hours in between the 3 days. And it was a huge success. We had like, I think at our max, we had 40,000 simultaneous viewers. And I think it got like 3 or 4 million total views over the 3 days. It worked out really well. And then from there, I just started doing streams for Seven Lions, for Dirty Bird, for a whole bunch of other stuff. And then my two business partners, the three of us wound up coming together with a fourth business partner, and we wound up just scaling it out to all kinds of different artists. We were running live streams in 2020, 2021, all the way up until 2022. We still run the live streams for Gabriel and Dresden, but we kind of, live streaming has kind of gone away, so we've moved to doing AV and lots of networking. So like now I work with two other guys to run the networking team for Lightning in a Bottle. So we deploy like all of the Wi-Fi for purchasing and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, I've always been into music, and I've always wanted that to be where I would land. And this business has wound up connecting me with all of the musicians in the EDM world that I've ever cared to meet, which is amazing. So it's been going so well that I finally left my full-time job in August last year, and I had some stuff to tie up, but for like the next couple months until LIB happens in May, I'm building my own schedule. So like I still have a fuck ton of work to do because it's a startup and there's a lot to do with it. We have a lot of projects running, but I get a lot of time to myself. So that's why I was kind of like, I'm going to get in the habit of streaming late at night. But yeah, it's a little bit about me in the background. But don't be fooled, I am not just about EDM. In fact, lately I've been turning back to what I'll call my roots. Well, my roots are really what my mom and my dad listened to, like 70s, 80s, 50s, 60s. But all throughout high school, this was my world. Anyhow, I really appreciate you dropping through and hanging out. It's nice to. I kind of assumed no one was going to be watching me for the first couple streams, so for the first stream, my goal was just to like really go in depth about like why I picked this game and like those first few moments when you come out into the field and stuff, kind of like talking through what it was like for me playing this game and how it's impacted me. And I figured I would just do that through the whole game. But yeah, no, if you want to come back through, I'm more than happy to chat with the chat. All right, I'm going to let this song play out, and then I'm going to head to bed. It's a little late. Have a good night.